Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Afternoon, everyone. I'm back with you after a very pleasant Easter weekend. Had very good time with my family, and I got to attend church with my mother down in Vivi, Indiana, and had a nice time playing games and stuff after we got back, and had a nice dinner, and it was very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Let me turn this radio down a little bit. I don't want to get a copyright. Over the weekend, before that, I posted the video about the Buick. That was good. Got that out going, and really need to get that done. And probably the bigger picture of that was getting the garage cleaned out, which was a really big thing I had been wanting to get done for a long time, and thanks to my granddaughters Alexia and Kylie, we got that job done. And in the process of doing that, we stumbled on some things that I had been looking for. You know, things I had promised to look at and work on maybe. And I can't remember who it was that asked me to do this, but I think they had mentioned, or either had done one similar to this or something, but they wanted me to see mine and get it to get it working, things like that. I have a GE PhotoCube radio, and I'm going to show that to you in just a second. And that's one of the things I want to try to get working on here for too long. Not you know, next day or so, but you know, for too long. Somebody had also said something, or maybe it was me, I don't know, about doing a list of all my ongoing projects. That's might even take a while to do that, but yeah, I could do that. And this radio that's playing is the boombox. You have to pardon me, I just woke up from a nap. So when I have big weekends like this, I tend to require a little extra rest. I went to bed last night. It was between probably around 11 o'clock, a little after 11 maybe. And after I wound down and did my playing solitaire on the computer, and slept pretty good. I didn't sleep great. I woke up at 3:30, I think it was, when I got up to the bathroom, went to go to the bathroom, things like that. Then I woke up again 7 something, and I tossed and turned later there till a little after 8, I guess. But I finally got up, and I could just tell I wasn't done sleeping. So I was in the living room trying to catch up with some of the weekend videos, and that's a big job. I tell you what, I'm going to have to either drop some people I subscribe to or something. I just hardly can't keep up with all that stuff, and especially if I have any kind of, you know, family life and stuff. So anywho, I did that, and then I got to dozing a little bit, and so I turned on a rather long, I won't say boring video, but the guy that I usually use to get a nap with is another electronics guy, and I don't know if it's just his voice or what, but I generally can go to sleep to his videos pretty easy. And so I did that, and it was almost close to an hour long video, and some of you probably know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to mention his name. But anyway, I turned the vibrator on my easy chair. I have a vibrator. And I went ahead and dozed for that. And even at the end of that, when that one was off, I'll usually wake up when the video stops playing. And I turned it on again. And I went through it halfway again. So, an hour and a half I sit there in my chair and dozed for, and I'm still a little groggy, but I think it's partly because I just woke up. But anyway, like I said, that's what happens to me. So let me show you this radio. That it's a cool little radio, little GE. I'll get the other camera going here, and you can see. All right, we're recording now, and this is the PhotoCube radio. You can see it's GE. Barely can make out the logo. It's worn. It's old. The switch still works. Glad of that. This thing lost its clips, which holds the radio into the cube a long time ago, and it's been taped here, and that taping was done, I would say, when the pictures were put in, because I don't think I think the clip fell off before that. And of course the battery compartment lid is gone, but the radio is complete as far as I know. I'm going to open it up here and show you just a second, but I don't know what the number is. I haven't read that far. But let me set her up and open it up a little bit, see if I can get it apart a little bit. There we go. Now you can see, or I don't know if you can see or not, but one of the wires for the battery has come off. I think that's a power wire there, but the red and the black wire is gone. I don't even know where they went. There's nothing but the switch wires and the speaker wires in there. And maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it. So you can see the wire there. That's the red power wire there. And I don't even know where the black ones went, but it'll be easy enough to find ground on that, I'm sure. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I'm working on the radio while I'm trying to film. But anyway, this is the red wire for the power. See, that's the battery compartment right there. That's where it's going into. Oh, there's the black wire right there. Gee, that actually looks like it's still kind of attached. So that's good. I didn't even know that was there. So we have the red and the black wire for the 9-volt battery, and those will be easy to attach, and we'll see what happens when we put this thing back to hopefully playing condition. These radios were never really strong performers, but they weren't that bad. I mean, you know, little transistor radios. So we will, like I said, get into this one and try to see if we can get it going again. So that'd be kind of neat. So the photos that's in there are I'm trying to think when they are from. The funny part about this is a picture of my grandmother with a clock that she got for Christmas one year. She really had wanted this clock bad. Of course, she's holding it upside down. She didn't realize it. But anyway, the things we were doing out there in the garage, I was looking right at that clock when I was looking at the radio, and I'm thinking, you know, how sad that is, because the radio had quit, or not the radio, but the clock had quit working. And of course my grandmother passed away years ago, and like I said, it's just kind of, sometimes it's a little difficult to look at old pictures, and sometimes it's good, I guess. I don't know which this exactly was, but that's my brothers and sisters. This is Kathy here. It's Jamie. It's Ricky. It's Melody. That was Melody's boyfriend at the time. I don't remember his name. But this was back in the 80s. Of course, all these Jamie has passed away since then. And like I said, it's just I'm adopted, and these are my adopted, or my biological siblings, I guess you'd say.
and they had called, I guess, my mother first and asked if she cared if they made contact with me, and she called me and asked me, and I said, well, no, I don't care, that's fine. So, but yeah, that was back then when it happened. So this is my adopted sister, and of course she says she's my real sister. Again, this is back in 80s sometime. So like I said, let's see, and this is when we went out camping. That's my mom, and that's my grandmother, and it's my son and my daughter there. So back in the good old days. That's a 77 Cutlass, so that's, you know, gives you a good time frame. She bought that new. So anywho, that's just some of the pictures and some of the things attached to this radio. I've got another photo cube. It doesn't have a radio in it. I'm going to try to get it apart and clean it up and either get the pictures out of it and put new pictures in it or something, because my granddaughter Kylie wants me to display these, which I think probably is a good idea. But let me get off this camera and we'll get back to the other one.
I didn't really plan on making a big long video on this, but you know, I wanted to show what I had found. There was something else that we found. Maybe it was the other photo cube, but there was something else, I believe, that I came up with out there in the garage that we had been searching for a while. The part that's a problem with how my granddaughters clean is the fact that when they clean the house, whatever they don't want in the house goes out to the garage, and instead of actually putting it up in the garage, their solution is to pile it on my car, out there at the Buick, or to stack it along the wall, just somewhere that's close to the door there, so they don't have to actually move too much. So, you know, that's what we dealt with, getting all this cleaned out. Like I say, Kylie mostly did the work because Lexi had to go somewhere else to help my daughter do some stuff. So, again, well, you know, we're getting there, and I'm hoping that I'll have the money to get some sanding discs for my sander, and we'll get the chrome off the roof and put some tape around the. I cannot get that windshield trim off. I don't think it's supposed to come off. I think it holds the windshield in. I don't believe it's ever going to come off without replacing the windshield. So I'm just going to tape that up and try to sand around it best I can, wire wheel, whatever it takes. Now the one around the back window, I think maybe it comes off because it's got some screw holes in it. So we'll see what we got, but I want to try to get that thing sanded down and at least get a coat of primer on it here before long, and see what I'm going to go from there. But I'm really kind of excited about doing this because of that rolling, using the rolling Rust-Oleum method, and I think I'm really hoping it'll turn out halfway decent so I can go ahead and do the rest of the body panels, and I think it'll make it look a lot better. If not, it makes me feel a lot better, if nothing else. So anywho, I'm going to do a in-depth video on that Buick here, not soon, but fairly soon, because I want to outline some of the things it needs, and my plans, and my holdups, things of why I'm not doing things, and but that will come up in a future video too. So I guess that's about all I have. Thanks you guys for watching. I do appreciate all of my subscribers, and there's been some things said here recently about me moving to another, and that's not true. I just want to keep reassuring you guys I'm not going anywhere. So and I appreciate every one of you watching my videos and commenting and stuff like that. It really means a lot to me to know that I have friends out there, and that you take the time out of your busy schedules to at least watch, you know, some of the videos, and I really appreciate that. So you guys that I subscribe to, I hope you realize that I try to comment when I can. If I get behind on a weekend like this, where basically there was 2 days that I didn't even turn the computer on yesterday till late evening, and so I obviously can't comment and watch every video. I just can't do it. I I may catch the highlights of a video and try to comment and things like that, but you just have to understand that I am, just like everybody else. I don't have all the time in the world. I can't do it all. So just like today, catching up on sleep and things like that. And here it is. It's almost, well, it's about 1:30, I think. So it won't be long. I have to go get the girls again, and then that's, starts up the whole track again, whole track, whatever you want to call it. But, and this is, I think tomorrow's tax day. I still haven't done my taxes. So my taxes are easy to do. I just have 2 income sources that I put down, and it's obviously nothing else to it. So it's just a matter of doing that. I do it online. And my son-in-law had been doing it, but for some reason he decided he didn't want to mess with it anymore. So it's okay. So I'm doing it now. So that's no problem. I used to do it all the time when I worked. So anywho, that's about it. So I guess that's all I had to say. Again, thanks for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day. It's a fairly nice day here in Seymour, and you guys, I hope yours is as well. And we will talk to you later. See ya.